illuminate, deluminate. Alright. 20 longs. Very nice, very nice. 20 talls. Alright. So lots to get you caught up with. First, we're gonna look at the spawns, get an update on the spawns. And that is the black Schwarzei here. You can see there's just a ton of them in there. Hard to even know how many, but there's a lot. There's a good size. As you can see, we have snail eggs, which is disappointing. So still working on the snail problem in here. As you can see, they're grown up enough, I think, to come out of here. So we're gonna move them. Now the other spawn is the orange lasers. It's gonna be a little harder to see, but you can kind of see them. Now I'm feeding these guys about 3 times a day, and I don't know if that's enough, but they're growing way slower than the black Schwarzei, and maybe that's just a CW10 thing. I'm not sure. It's the first time I've spawned them. But still very exciting to have Fry in here. But where we're gonna move these are over to the new 10-gallon Fry rack here. I've had my issues with this breeder box, and here's another one, is I just can't lift out the breeder box and carry them over there. All the water will drain out the bottom. So I'm gonna move these over. I'm not gonna do it on camera because I only have 2 hands and I'm not gonna hold the camera and attempt to move these over. So they'll be moved over right now. Alright, so I got them moved over. That was kind of a chore. I had to move them over with a bucket because the bottom is a screen. So I can't just lift them out and carry them over. I actually got to keep them submerged. So that was kind of a pain, but here is the 12 rack 10-gallon tank grow out. Not all of the sponges are turned on because I need a bigger central air pump. I'm having some problems with this many sponges. I'm close to 50 air lines on the air pump that says it can do up to 25. So while in theory it should handle this because I'm in a loop, and anytime you do the loop you can handle way more than what it says, I'm still right at the cutoff. So anyways, I'm gonna let these go. Alright, here comes the drop down here. Come on, little guys. Oh, this is awful. Come on, little dudes. There you go. Bigger, better places. And of course, there's still some in here. Still a couple in here. I would like to get them out. Okay, that should be all of them, I believe. Look at all the cute little fry. So many. I could probably do like a still of this and count them if I wanted to, but I don't think it's that important. Alright, I'd like to point out that I've raised these up from eggs, obviously, with 0 live foods. I know a lot of people don't like the idea of doing baby brine shrimp and having to hatch them every single day. But nope, no live foods here for me because I am lazy right now. Still a lot of projects to get done in here. This is the final form of the fish room. Like the layout, this is it. However, still got lots of scaping to do, fish to buy, things like that that I can't really spend time with live foods right now. And I've just been using this golden pearls, which is hard to see right now, but it's 5 to 50 micron right there, size number 1. You can barely see that there. And I've been using this for these and also the CW10s with great success. So there you go. If you ever want to try to spawn fish but you don't want to deal with live food, get yourself some golden pearls. Rapashi would probably work as well, just feeding it in powder form. But I have a feeling these guys are going to start putting on some size real fast now that they're in here. Now, those are the only 2 spawns I've got going right now. The 6-ray Corys, I've got to figure out what they like to spawn on. I haven't found much information on these. These used to be Aspidoras, but have since been reclassified to Corydoras as of last September or October. But I've got some females here that are just really plump. And my other Aspidoras like to lay in these uplift tubes. But so far these guys are now Corydoras, of course. They don't do that. So I did put in this clump of plants right here in case that's what they prefer to spawn on. I've got to get some spawning mops in here and some leaf litter. And, you know, maybe we can do the leaf litter right now because I did just get some. So I'm going to throw that in there while I'm thinking of it here. A few different types of leaves. There are some species of Corydoras that like to lay on the underside of leaf litter. So maybe that's these ones. Again, I'm not sure if you know. Let me know down in the chat if you've ever spawned the 6-ray. And I'm not going to try to pronounce the scientific name, but I'll put it up here on the screen. If you spawn this one, let me know. Now, all the new fish. I've got lots of new fish. Over here we have Episcerema neesoni that I got from Tristan's Tropical Tanks? Maybe? Tristan's Tropical... Oh, I'm awful. Sorry, Tristan. So yeah, that's where these guys came from. There's already a female in this cave. This male loves this little pleco hide right here. And he's getting pulled in all directions. There's a female trying to pull him in here. There's a female trying to pull him behind here. And then he just wants to get busy in there. So someone's got to give eventually. I would hope anyways. What else for new fish? Got these skunk cories down here. These are new. Got these from a local fish store. Well, not really local to me, but an LFS was having an anniversary sale, Denny's Pet World, and these were 50% off. And they only had 5, so I got them. After the 50% off, they were only like $5, so I had to do it. All the other cories, they had like 1 of. It was very disappointing. But, you know, that's just the way it is sometimes. Now down here, I don't know if we're going to see them, but there are Corydoras bosemani down here that I got from TM Aquatics, and they just sit behind this rock the whole time. Now, I know if I take away the rock, we'll be able to see them, but they love to hide, and I need to get some better hides in there for them, which I will do. This rock's not going to stay in there. It was just in there for, I don't know, I really like the way this rock looks. It reminds me of the Prudential rock from like the 90s commercials, if anyone remembers that. I don't know, but I call it the Prudential rock. If you know, you know. But I at least need to get these on camera, so I'm going to disturb them just for you guys. Oh, there we go. That's all I had to do. There's such a beautiful Corydora. Nice, big, black spots on them there. There's just not many reasons to not like these fish. They're just beautiful, and you don't see them very often. Super excited. I've been wanting them for years. And so huge shout out to TM Aquatics for sending these to me. Of course, I didn't pay for them, but still. These have been on my bucket list for a while, so super excited. And then I got some more fish from TM Aquatics, and that's the Corydoras Nackii down here. Now I really feel bad for these because I need to get them some hides, but I'm gonna plant this tank. That's on the to-do list, and not like plant it, like put a bunch of plants in it, but I'm just gonna put some Java moss in here and probably some dwarf chainsword or something easy. And yeah, you can see they're doing a bit of glass surfing right now, but I'm sure they still got a ways to go before they're mature enough to spawn. But you know, maybe, I don't know. First time with this fish, first time with the bosemani. And I got one more fish. These are new, but we'll come back to that. The other thing I got from TM Aquatics are these L494s, and the males have already been trapping the females, which is pretty awesome. So this line of fish has been in the hands of some very good fish keepers, and I'm super excited. Eric Bodrock, then TM Aquatics, and now to me. Pretty sweet. Okay, now, if you're in my Facebook group, yesterday I showed a picture of these and said they were serpent loaches. I don't know why I said that. They're zodiac loaches. I've just got serpent loaches on the brain, I guess. But there is always a king of the hill up here in this piece of wood right here. There's one, I'm assuming male. If any of the other loaches come up there, he scares them away, he shoos them away. Super fun. I am loving loaches. Their behavior very similar to gobies, and they're just giant goofballs. I've got some that are absolutely crazy. Ornate tiger sand loach. I don't know, it's a mouthful. Those guys are over here. And these are the most personable loaches I have ever seen. Like, they'll come right up to me, usually, if I put my hand up here. Yep. Here they come. My wife, like, zoomed in here. What's going on? Oh, I was. Okay. So I'm going to put my hand up here. They all come right up to the surface. They'll eat out of my hands. It's really cool. Again, ornate tiger sand loach, or just You'll find it just by Googling tiger sand loach. Lots of places carry these fish. Last time I checked, Dan had some on his website. Super active, super fun, and I can't say enough about them. Now, as you can see here, always projects going on in the fish room, right? So we're rearranging fish here. We're moving the Hyphesibrycon wadii into their own tank. Over here, well, not, I mean, there's a pistos in here as well, but eventually they'll get their own tank. But we want to spawn the blueberry tetras, so we're moving them into this 20. Probably should have moved them into a 10 and not a 20, but you know, it is what it is. We'll get the pistos out of there and then spawn the wadii, which are just a beautiful, beautiful tetra. But that's kind of next on the list is these 40 gallons. This 40 gallon has a group of red-eye puffers, red-eye red-tail puffers. It has the spiny tail eel, the lorto Corydoras, and probably one of the coolest mixes of fish that I've ever put together. I'm gonna tell you right now, this combo is so fun, and that combo is the darter tetras with the dwarf chain loach. Can you even tell the difference? Yes, one of those is a tetra, and the others are a loach. Here's another tetra. They have like that herky-jerky kind of like hummingbird, kind of the way they swim, both of them, and they just come out and they swim together a lot. It's been really fun. Of course, they're not doing it right now. Here's a cool feature that I can now do. See all the glare we're getting in the background there? Boom, glare is gone. Oh, I love it. All the lights here are hooked up to the Casa timers, the same one that the co-op sells. So that one does the 20 longs. If I turn that on, then all of this wall comes on. And then that one handles all of this wall for the 20 talls. Whoops, I pressed the wrong button. Turn those back on, turn these off. And now, if I was smart, I would have filmed this side earlier with no glare in the background. But I'm not smart. I'm not used to being able to do this. So yeah, I gotta get used to it. And of course, we can turn the overhead light on and see everything. A lot of these tanks are really messy right now because I bought plants for all of them, and of course all the plants come grown out of water, and now I have to wait for the messy process like this of all the old leaves dying off and then regrowing their submerged leaves. And so I'm kind of in this weird stage where the tanks don't look that good, and I'm having to do lots of water changes and siphon all this stuff out. This tank had bacopa in it that all just turned to mush. Terrible. Terrible. I'm not very thrilled about all the bacopa that was lost there. Don't even get me started. Also, as far as lighting, in case you're wondering, in case you haven't figured it out yet, all of these lights are the co-op LED lights, and I have them mounted in various places as far as the controller. So this is like, I mean, look at this 20 long. This is at 20% intensity. I don't know if you guys see that. 20%. There you go. And it's still super bright. I'm telling you, I absolutely love these lights. Here, let me crank it up to a 100. I don't know why I said it like that, but whew. Yeah, that'll blind you for sure. But for us psycho people that like high light and CO2, it's a super value. Can't say enough good things about the light. I love them. Look at these fish. They're so pretty. I love apistos. In case you haven't guessed, I'm focusing on apistos, loaches, and Corydoras at this time. And look at what we got going on over here. Love seeing the glass surfing. This does not mean that they're spawning, but it definitely means that they are trying or interested in spawning. So if they're glass surfing, you're not guaranteed to get eggs, but it is definitely a good sign. So that's the update. I want to know, does this look better with the overhead? Ooh, I don't know, I think that's too bright. I mean, this is really dark, but wish I could dim this. Okay, I gotta figure out a way to dim the overheads. The overheads are just too bright. But anyways, now you're all caught up in the fish room. What's been going on? No, I haven't been really filming like the process of it. I'm really just trying to get it done, and it's so close to being done. The only thing left is to fill the tanks, buy plants, and scape. The hard part is done, the racks are built, the tanks are in. The central air system, while functioning, still needs some improvement, but it's getting there. Obviously lighting is excellent. I'm just super excited. It's so much fun to be in the fish room again, and I hope you guys are having fun with me, and I'll see you all on the next video.